For now, this is top priority. What is the dot ye should? How can we get in contact with them? Anya, what do we know?
Very little, but I have some ideas.
Good. Anya, you take the lead on this. Blaskovich, whatever she needs, you help her find it, yeah?
William, I could use your help. Could you come over here for a second?
I'm already here. Press the use key. Okay.
I found some interesting leads. This parchment describes a way to create a type of super concrete.
This is what the Nazis have used to build all these concrete monstrosities around here.
Yes. Everything, even this place. This is the only concrete they used. This is how they created all those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
Whatever you need.
Also, there was this encrypted list of Dat Yeshut members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945. Can you see if those records are in the archives room?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing. It's quite critical.
What?
Aww.
That'll be all. We can go now.
Okay. Load textures. I really hope the textures are loaded. I saw you. This isn't strange at all. Extra prisoners escape Eisenwald, Berlin, October 13th, 1960. Early morning, a small group of prisoners escaped from Eisenwald prison. The prisoners were described by police as highly dangerous murderers, rapists, and degenerates. They advised the public to stay alert for people displaying deviant behavior and report anything that may help them track down these individuals. I wonder if they're talking about us. A regime crosses the Atlantic. Vancouver, January 3rd, 1947. Earlier this week, a German submarine was sunk in the Cabot Strait just a few miles off the coast of Cape North. Today, hundreds of ships crossed the Atlantic, and the first German troops set foot upon Canadian soil. Now is the time to be brave, said the Prime Minister on an emergency radio broadcast. It's now or never. Our boys on the front line need your support to defend our homeland, to defend our freedom. Royal Air Force down, but not out. Liverpool, June 25th, 1945. The Royal Air Force suffered a major defeat yesterday at the Battle over Liverpool. Though major losses were reported on both sides, the RAF were forced to retreat after losing more than two-thirds of their fighters. But even when faced with overwhelming odds, our brave boys in the skies continued to fight over king and country. This fighting spirit may be what constitutes the very essence of Englishness. Us Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner trying to put out a fire raging inside St. Luke's Church. And I'll be damned if I will let some Jerry come here and tell us what to do. Was this man channeling the spirit of RAF pilot Jameson? Jameson, who was shot down above Liverpool yesterday, burst out in his burning wreckage, his body on fire and armed only with a pistol, and killed 4 German paratroopers before finally succumbing himself. Even as the enemy stands at our doorstep, the RAF will go to hell and back to kick them out of England. Jolly good, boys. Yeah, this is a lot of reading. Finally, British tyranny comes to an end. London, June 21st, 1948. As if blessed by the sun, the German flag hung high this morning over Buckingham Palace to mark the end of a tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerolf Feigenbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected. But the majority of British people will soon realize how they have been fooled by the British government's warmongering leaders. Following the surrender, the whole of the Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and the remaining armies have been ordered to stand down. Have we read this one? Yeah, we read that one. Victory in Asia. Berlin, July 8th, 1948. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation Army. Within hours, the Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Experts commented that the Japanese government now have no choice but to give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to Field Marshal claim that a plan is being drawn up for both China and Japan, which will transition the two countries into servant states with separate governments and military. These states will, of course, be supremely governed by the superior German Empire. The Red Surrender, Moscow, December 12, 1946. The cold Russian winter bites hard, but one could not tell looking at the rosy, smiling faces of victorious German army and the liberated Russian people. Last battle against the Red Army took place in Izhevsk, following their month-long campaign to seize the Russian capital. The campaign, which, after numerous setbacks and hundreds of civilian casualties, caused the Russian people to turn against their own army. With nightly bomb raids by the German Air Force, the Red Army's military factories in the Ural region, was merely a matter of time before the Russian forces would start to lose their morale. The murderous tyrant Joseph Stalin is yet to be found, but there are rumors circulating that he may have been assassinated by his own men. Triumph in the East. Berlin, April 4th, 1947. It was a devastating defeat for the Red Army when the German flag was raised on the western side of the river Volga this morning. In a statement to our reporter on site, Field Marshal Friedrich Ritter said that the victory is not only thanks to our hard-working and dedicated troops, but also the result of a new weapon that was deployed for the first time in battle. The Panzerhund is a mechanical autonomous beast of war that cannot feel fear and cannot feel remorse. It is the purest form of killing machine, and it will tear Russians apart, limb by limb. I think that was all of it. London Nautica bombed by terrorists. Oh, this just happened. Okay, London, October 16th, 1960. A suicide bomber detonated explosives packed into a truck of a small car at the entrance to the London Nautica Research Center early yesterday morning, killing dozens of employees working at the facility and injuring hundreds. Officials say it's the first attack they've had in London for years, and it comes just months after the anniversary of the August uprising, where scores of degenerates tried to cast upstanding citizens of the city into anarchy and mayhem. We did that. Uh-oh. Last light in England. Paris, September 17th, 1951. The stalwart resistance of the brave people of London has been quelled, claim sources inside London. After the August uprising, which had seemed like a turning point for the resistance fighters, the German tyrants unleashed their latest machine of oppression, a monstrous thing called the London Monitor. Eyewitnesses reports describe the fight as a massacre, with the cobblestone streets drenched in the blood of brave resistance fighters, crushed or gunned down by the giant machine. German elite combat units then proceeded from block to block, systematically taking out the last remnants of freedom fighters. Alright, hold on guys, somebody's knocking on the door. Alright guys, we're back. Had to order some pizza, gonna eat up later. So I'll be heading out a little bit, so let's just finish up this segment here. And then we'll be done for now. We'll definitely be back to finish this up though. Okay, so what was our task? Yeah, we were trying to find moss and concrete. Let's explore this area actually a little bit. Tekla. Never really got to know her yet. Let's talk to Fergus. I probably should have done that earlier. If he's still present. Nope.
Mold detergent. They like to keep this area clean.
Courtesy flush.
Well, that seems to be in order.
Okay, we'll probably need us to scrape off mold, so... Oh god. Just hilarious seeing these objects being textured into the surface. Ooh, nightmare. Let's do it. We can have this. Damn, these guys hit harder than they do in the Old Blood. Too spooky. Yeah, back in, what? The Old Blood, it only took 3 shots to take them down, usually. I need this. Oh shit! Why did they all decide to hang out in front of this door? Jesus. I don't have a map. Oh. This changes things a little bit. Oh, fuck you. That was quite the dream, right? Oh, we don't get achievements for this? Or maybe I already did before. I don't remember. You're a puzzle for another day, I guess. Oh, wait. What the hell?
Mold. Helicopters must have blown the tarp free.
Aha.
There's a batch of mold. Need a circular saw to cut a sample. Gotta be some power tools nearby.
Yes?
Fall there, Mr. Big Cheese. You're in the sewer system now. You will find your way back here if you have a look around, yeah?
All right, Klaus, back to work. This assessment is not going to perform itself.
Good. Don't need it. Well then again, and I'll never use it anyways. Otherwise. There's something over here. Gotta be curious a little bit. This is my reward. Being curious. Nice. Ow, fuck. log here. Opens from other side. Fantastic. Got a sample of concrete. This isn't gonna hurt, is it?
Captain Blazkowicz.
Howdy, cowboy.
What the damn hell are you doing? Science project. Well, you're scaring Max. Sorry, pal. Didn't always flip out like that. That his son?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. When secret police showed up to take the boy away, Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
So he blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
Maybe check on Max. See if he's okay. Lost toy. Well, I found you.
You need keys. Idiot. I thought I was reading that earlier.
Tell me objectives, so God.
Lost your toys, Max. Fergus, I need the keys to the archives. You got them? Yeah. Hang on. Fuck! 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 You okay, Fergus?
I'm getting old, Blazkowicz. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this.
We'll be all right. We can still get the job done.
Aye? For how much longer?
What's this about, Fergus?
I don't know. Nothing. Everything. It's about that boy, goddammit, Private Wyatt. He should be here instead of me. He was young. He had potential. He could have given us a future. You and me were two fucking mummies from the past, running on nothing but willpower.
I made the wrong choice.
Oh, that's fucking obvious, isn't it? I was ready to die. I would have done it gladly. I worked my ass off to save that boy, Blazkowicz, and you fucking pissed it away on a whim. Remember Prendergast? That fucking kid, he could endure anything. Now he's gone. They're all fucking gone. And you're stuck with this useless fucking skeleton. I mean, tell me, what's the long-term solution, eh? Who's gonna take over when we're too damn battered to strap on the holsters anymore? Get the fuck out. I need a nap.
Amerikanische Trottel.
Let's just search up here again, see if there's any toys.
Why are you so close? Your simian things overspreading my thinking. I'm getting stupider around you.
Before we give Anya the records.
Another toy on the run.
I know, but the equation made sense yesterday. I saw it with such clarity.
Hold on, Anya. I'm looking for toys.
Neat toy. All I had was a pine cone and a box of matches. You belong to Max. I'll get you home.
There we go. Here we are. Do you even lift? Yes, you do. Alright.
Thank you, William. Give me some time to analyze this. I think I'm onto something.
Gum? It's good. Cherry?
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Uber concrete. The
Super
essential
concrete.
building material of the Reich. It's based on a .E shoot technology. It's almost perfect, but is deteriorating through time, developing mold. Someone is tampering with the mix, someone who knows its secrets. I analyzed it and found a trace of this type of limestone that exists only in northern Croatia. Now, look at this. The name Set Roth. It appears 3 times in .E shoot documents. According to official records, he's been detained in 1941 in Łódź and sent off to a forced labor camp in Belice in northern Croatia. Now, this is where things get interesting. The labor camp excavates limestone from a quarry for manufacture of Uber concrete. I believe this is the place where we'll find Set Roth, a living member of .E shoot.
Problem is, there are so many unknowns. This is an old man. Chances are he's dead already. We can't assault a site of this magnitude and hope to locate him before the whole damn Nazi army arrives.
What is the plan?
Someone needs to go in there and find him. Go undercover.
Any volunteers?
You ready for this, Blaskovich?
I didn't raise my hand.